want to give you 3 ways to get over the nerves before a fight. Let it be amateur. Matter of fact, let it be sparring. Let it be amateur, or let it be a pro fight. I'm going to give you 3 ways how to get over being nervous, okay? Now remember, there's a big difference between being scared and being nervous, okay? I suggest you not to be scared. If you're scared, stay home. Don't even go to the arena. Matter of fact, if you're scared, don't even go to the gym, okay? Now, understand, we are all going to be nervous. That's just part of the game. I remember Mike Tyson, he used to cry before some of his bouts. They got a few videos on YouTube where they see Iron Mike Tyson crying before a fight, okay? So we're going to get nervous, okay? Now, there's 3 ways, and like I say, from experience, it's 3 ways that you can get over being nervous. The first way is you got to work hard. You got to train hard. And when I say work hard and train hard, I really mean it. Don't cut no corners. Be 1,000. Be 100% dedicated. Be serious to the craft. Get up in the mornings or you run at night, but make sure, regardless, you get your road work in. You better make sure that you are in that gym. You got to make sure that when you are in the gym, you working hard. I mean, you sparring, you getting proper rounds in, sparring, you hitting that bag relentlessly. I mean, you got to beat that heavy bag up like it stole something from you. You dig what I'm saying? When you getting pad work from an experienced coach, you got to make sure that you're doing real combinations that you would throw in the fight. Now, I understand like a lot of coaches, they do real, fancy pad work. It's good for, conditioning and muscle memory. But I suggest you to make sure that when you're hitting those pads, you get with a coach that's going to actually hold the pads in a position that a man will be in front of you. Understand that. So you got to work really hard, okay? You got to make sure that you get your calisthenics in, your push-ups, your pull-ups, your dips. You know what I mean? And, other stuff that your trainer will have you do. And then you got to watch what you eat. I just had a discussion just about 2 days ago with one of my young fighters. He didn't have an amateur fight yet, but he's gonna be a really good kid, man. That's what I tell y'all. But I was just explaining to him that, remember, you're only in the gym with your coach maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours a day. You know what I mean? But you are going to be with you 24 hours out the day. All week, you're going to be with yourself. All month, you're going to be with yourself. So it's going to be up to you as far as your diet. What are you eating? Because you can get a real good training session in and then go home and eat some junk food, and that's going to tear down everything that you just try to build, that you build up. You know what I'm saying? So you have to work extremely hard, be really dedicated. I mean, lock in and be serious. You know what I mean? Because this is going to go on to the second way, how I'm going to tell you how to get over the nerves. Because when you're at the weigh-in, this is number 2. When you're at the weigh-in, when you're looking at your opponent who you're going to face, when you lock eyes with that man, you're going to know, man, I'm in better shape than this dude. This dude, he ain't put the work in like I put in. He didn't train like I trained. You know what I mean? He wasn't out there when it's 0 degrees out there doing road work, or when it's 100 degrees out there doing road. He wasn't out there. He didn't get the rounds in like I got in. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have that confidence. It's called confidence. Like, when you look at a man at a weigh-in, you gonna tell a lot about a man through his eyes. Like I say, there's a big difference between being scared and nervous. Okay? Now, because that's, I'm telling you, when you have that self-confidence that you know that you put the work in, man, you're gonna walk around. It's not being arrogant. It's not being cocky. Right? It's being confident, knowing that you put the work in, that you ain't cut no corners. If he happened to defeat you, he defeated the best version of you. And I'm telling you, when you really lock in, it's gonna be hard for anybody to beat you, because majority of guys that's fighting today, that's in that ring, amateur, professional, they're not really working hard. Social media, that messed a lot of people up, man. A lot of people are distracted. So don't you fall in that category of being distracted. Work hard, train hard. So when you get to that weigh-in and you look at this dude, you gonna know, man, this dude ain't put the work in like I put in. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna lose to him. Have that confidence. You dig what I'm saying? And the third way that you can get over the being nervous, after you done worked hard, when you done locked eyes with this dude and you already beat him at the weigh-in. I'm gonna say this again too. Even Mike Tyson back in the day. Mike Tyson, he used to beat dudes at the weigh-in just by looking at them. He beat a lot of fighters just by glaring through their soul. I mean, Mike had a stare on him, man. For real. He beat a lot of guys like that back in his prime. Because he knew he was in shape. You know what I mean? Customado, Kevin Rooney, Teddy Atlas was with him. Man, they didn't cut no corners. Mike knew, man, ain't no way in the world I'm going to lose to these dudes, man. And Mike beat a lot of guys just at the weigh-in. Why? Because he had that confidence that he was in shape. The third way, there's plenty of other ways, but I'm just going to give you three. Another way, how you can have that confidence, right? After you done worked hard, you done trained hard, you already took his soul at the weigh-in, now it's time to relax. After the weigh-in, you get something to eat, you go back to your room, your hotel room, no matter wherever you're fighting at, and you put some nice little music on. You know what I mean? You might put a podcast on. You might listen to your pastor or whatever you went to, just to relax your mind. Because once you learn how to relax, it's just going to flow. Okay? Now listen, you're going to be nervous. Everybody get nervous. It just all depends how you bring it out. Some people get nervous and just fold under the pressure. But some people get nervous like, man, nope, I ain't losing today. You dig what I'm saying? Like somebody is suffocating. Somebody put a plastic bag on somebody's head. Man, you gonna see that person fight like they never fought before. Or you see somebody getting chased by a wild animal. That person's gonna move like they never moved before. Why? Because them nerves. God, I'm like, man, forget, they not scared. It's them nerves. Like, man, forget that. No, I ain't losing today. I ain't getting bit today. You ain't gonna take my breath today. You know what I mean? I'm winning at all costs. Right? So those are three ways, man, that you can really beat the nerves, man. And personally, me, the first option I said is the best option, man. Train hard. Work hard. Because when you do that, I'm telling you, man, half these fighters today, I'm talking in the professional ranks, they not really working hard, man. And like I said before, go on BoxRec. You'll see millions of boxers, millions of fighters today. But literally, under 5% of all them guys you see up there are really making it. And maybe it's even 2 or 3% of the people that don't gotta work another job. They can just box full time and really make it and live comfortable. You know what I mean? So put yourself in that number, man. Work hard, train hard. Losing is not an option. Today is the day. Put away the distractions. People that's not rocking out with you, really supporting you, really helping you along this journey of being a fighter. Because remember, it's a short window. So you got to be really cautious on who you allow yourself to be around, who you allow to be in your ear, man. You dig what I'm saying? So, yo, work hard, man. Go take somebody's soul at the weigh-in. Then go relax yourself, man, because you already know the battle was already won, champ. Team Heat Boxing. Peace.